guys.
Hello.
So today we wanted to talk about big topic that just happened.
D23.
So we're not going to go totally in depth on things. We're only going to cover a few little things.
Now, for all you guys who don't know what D23 is, it's a convention for people like us that are Disney nerds. They literally announce everything underneath the sun within, what would you say, 2 years span, give or take?
Yeah, so it's every other year. D23 isn't every year. It's held at the Anaheim Convention Center right near Disneyland. Middle of August, middle to end of August. Like I said, every other year. And they announce what's big going on in the next 2 years. And then they like half announce some things that are going to be happening over some years.
Chip is not excited at all about this.
No. Like I said, there's a lot of things that happen. There's a bunch of big announcements. Not only are there announcements, that's when they induct they give people the Disney Legends title, but they also have like a huge shopping area too. So it's like a convention, a trade show, like basically Disney Comic-Con, because everyone cosplays and everything. It's really cool. We're looking to go one year. When we'll be able to go, I don't know, but this was a huge year because it's leading up to Magic Kingdom's 50th. They're doing a whole bunch of changes, which we'll talk more about. There were some big announcements.
So let's just dive right on into it.
The things I want to cover are topics that really we had a huge opinion on. Some of the things like were to us, and some of them we just don't affect our lives in any way. But this first one really like...
Wait, Disney affects our lives every day?
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
But this one was huge to me. I don't know why. A lot of people, Disney announced as the secret project, and they thought it was a whole new theme park and everything. It's a documentary following around cast members called One Day at Disney. So it's going to follow cast members all around the world and how they impact the company and their job and everything. I'm a huge documentary person. Also note this will be on the Disney Plus streaming platform, which we're excited for. I love nonfiction type things, something more educational, and this is a topic that will just suck me in naturally. So I'm excited for it.
So for me, I'm also a big documentary person, whether it's Disney or anything else.
Yeah.
If you haven't learned from our other videos that we've done, the countless times that we've gone to like Gettysburg and other places,
or behind the scenes,
we absolutely love that sort of stuff. So we're excited to actually see this. So let me know what you guys think. What have you guys heard about the new documentary? What do you guys think so far about it?
Yeah, I know a lot of people were disappointed that it wasn't a new theme park, and it was just like there was so much buildup, but Disney never said it was anything special. They just said it was a secret project they've been working on, and everyone blew it out of proportion thinking it was rumors started about a new theme park, so everyone was disappointed. I wasn't. I'm equally excited.
No, actually, you know what though? I think it would have been really cool just to have another theme park.
It would have been, yeah.
But you know what though? It kind of shows how rumors start, can, snowball into effect, and that it can change how everyone's like...
And that's the huge thing about D23. Yeah. There's so many rumors around D23 that I just wait for the announcements. So the next topic I'm going to use my phone for, because it covers a wide variety of things that were announced. Epcot. I'm just going to say the word Epcot because Epcot had so many announcements. I'm going to briefly run through the ones that we're excited for, and then we'll touch a little more. The new Moana attraction. There's going to be a new Walt statue. It's going to have a whole new layout, new neighborhoods is what they're calling it.
Sorry, all I heard was a whole new world.
They're going to add Cherry Tree Lane. They're going to have a new China and Canada movie. France is going to have a Beauty and the Beast sing-along, as well as Remy's Ratatouille Adventure Ride, which we knew about, and that was announced at the last D23, but they announced more details on it this time, and the new nighttime show called Harmonious. I'm excited about everything. Epcot's my favorite park, so the fact that it's getting a facelift makes me so excited. And this is all in preparation for Magic Kingdom's 50th. Because what they've announced is the 50th anniversary of Magic Kingdom will be celebrated in all 4 parks, which I think is awesome.
Now with me, I can care less. I'm not an Epcot person, and I know a lot of people will hate me for this and leave a lot of negative comments. Sorry guys, I am not a fan of Epcot. I'm a Magic Kingdom person through and through. I like the magic. I also don't like the walk around World Showcase. It's a very long walk.
Yeah, it's the largest park.
Especially if you go there in the summertime like we just went to. It can be very, very hard.
Yeah, it's my favorite park, and I love like the Moana attraction. It's going to be a maze type attraction, which a lot of other Disney parks have. I know Tokyo they have, and France they have like an Alice in Wonderland type maze, which I'm so excited for, and it's going to be around the seas with Nemo and friends. So it's going to lead up to that, which I think is going to be awesome. The new Walt statue will be right behind Spaceship Earth. I think it's cool that they're going to add, like, the only Walt statue is the partner statue, and everyone knows the partner statue, and there's...
Well, that's not true. There's also not just, you know, the partner statue, but there's also one with Roy in front of Magic Kingdom.
No, I'm saying Walt. I'm saying Walt.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But the partner statue, there's only partner statues in each park, and at Disney Studios. That's it. And the Disney Studios partner statue is the only one you can actually touch. Fun fact. So I think it's cool that they're adding a Walt statue, because that's totally like unexpected. They've never done it before, and I think it'll be really cool because it's going to be Walt sitting on like steps, and I think that's going to be awesome. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to get up next to it or close to it, but I'm excited for that.
I agree with that. I mean, just like how Amy said, the only partner statue that you can actually touch and feel and interact with, I'm going to call it, is the one at Disney Studios. Everything else, the one at Magic Kingdom, I'm speaking of Magic Kingdom only because that's the only one we've visited so far, you know, has, you know, a little a circle around it with flowers and other things, and a fence, so you really can't touch it or be close to Walt, like the Roy statue that's in front of Magic Kingdom by the flagpole. So I'm with Amy. I'm hoping that you can interact and take photos next to it and touch it and whatnot. So yeah, I'm also looking forward to it.
The new neighborhoods, I think it's really cool that they're, you know, right now there's Future World and there's World Showcase. They're totally dividing that up. And I really enjoy that they're just kind of giving Epcot new neighborhoods. In Animal Kingdom, there's Africa, there's India, there's, you know, Discovery Island. You know, they broke up the park. With Hollywood Studios, they kind of did the same thing. There's Toy Story Land, there's Galaxy's Edge, you know, there's the Muppets area, there were the streets of New York. They broke it up. Magic Kingdom, there's Fantasyland, Adventureland. Epcot only had 2. Felt neglected.
Well, that's because Magic Kingdom is awesome and Epcot's like second class.
So bear with me while I use my phone. World Showcase will stay the same. There will be the center of Epcot will be World Celebration. The side with the land and the seas will be World Nature, and with like Test Track and Mission Space will be World Discovery. And of course they're going to expand on those, which I think is really cool because that's what Epcot's about. It's about, you know, it was built off this experimental prototype Community of Tomorrow, but
which I wonder where they came up with the name from.
Yeah. But Epcot really kind of has changed over the years to learning and education of discovery and nature, and they really split the park that way, and it's also a celebration of the world. So I'm really excited to see how this plans out and how the new design takes effect. Next in Epcot, we have the new movie in China and Canada. I just kind of threw this in there because we were talking about Epcot. Those movies are great to sit and cool down, but I'm not a huge fan of them.
So last time we went to Epcot, which was in the beginning part of July, we actually went to the Canada Pavilion after we left England, like the UK area. If any of you guys realize, even though we filmed in all the other lands, we didn't film in Canada. Canada to us is one of the worst countries in Epcot. The movie in Canada was so boring, people left the movie. Like in the middle of the movie,
people were leaving.
It was not funny, it was boring.
And it's not that they had a crying child that they left, they just left.
It really was that dull and boring. So you know what? I'm happy that they're redoing the one in Canada. I honestly can't remember the other one.
I don't think we've ever seen the China one. We really rarely go into China because we're always on our way to a reservation or something else.
Or someone that wants to go to Japan all the time.
The next thing is the Beauty and the Beast sing-along in France. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure Ride. I'm so excited for Remy's. And I'm really excited for the Beauty and Beast sing-along because I'm here for it and I will be the loudest one. I think all they need to add is they need to add Gusto's. I want to go to Disneyland Paris just to eat at Gusto's and say I did it. Really it, but I think Epcot needs it.
Is that anything like a bucket list thing?
Yes, it is definitely a bucket list thing. The new nighttime show called Harmonious. As a lot of you know, Illuminations is ending. They have I forget the name of the show that they're kind of using in between before Harmonious starts. I'm excited for it because seeing what they did with Happily Ever After Wishes, I'm so excited for new projections, new pyro, new fireworks. Like I hope I like it as much as I like Happily Ever After. I don't think I will, but I'm excited to see something new and different and new technology.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of all the parks, Illuminations was my least favorite nighttime celebration. I'm so happy that they're finally revamping this. Honestly, like the last time when we were in Epcot with our cast member friend Ashley, we left and honestly, it didn't faze me that we didn't see it.
Yeah.
It stunk that it was the last of...
The last time we would have seen it.
Not that last time, but it was our last night that we were in Disney. But still, it was no skin off my back. If I would have missed Happily Ever After, I would have cried hysterically like a little child. But, you know, I'm very happy that they redid the nighttime celebration.
Yeah. The next thing I want to talk about, which I know Josh didn't hear a lot about, so he'll be hearing it really for the first time. So a few years ago, they announced the Star Wars themed hotel. All we knew was that it was Star Wars themed. That's it. We didn't know where. We didn't know any other details besides that you were going to be living on a ship. And that's it. I was picturing something similar to Art of Animation where you were immersed and there were those characters were there. There would be character dining, but it would be more of a hotel that you were still going to the parks and you could just stay there. It was a resort. That's really not the case. So it's going to be called the Galactic Star Cruiser, and it's basically the way they presented it.
That's Miko playing with a bone.
Yeah, sorry.
Miko, come here, sweetheart. Come here. You want to try this again? Or do you want to...
Yeah. So it's going to be called the Galactic Star Cruiser. And the way they've presented this is that it's a cruise on land. It's a 2-night experience. You book this hotel with other guests. Everyone enters on the same day, and it's 2 nights, and you're basically locked in this building. And
I'm being attacked. I apologize.
And it's a cruise on land. You don't leave. It's an all-inclusive. You basically enter into like a what is that word? Like a terminal, and you get on these pods, and you're blasted off into space onto this Galactic Star Cruiser. And you are, depending on what you do and how you choose your mission and your adventure, is how the story plays out for you. There's Jedi lightsaber training. There's going to be missions with like Chewbacca and Han Solo, and there's going to be, of course, character dining type things. But it's something totally different than Disney's ever done on land. Like, that's so cool on a cruise, and that's what you do on a cruise. But the fact that you can go to Disney World now and say 2 nights of my 7-day vacation are going to be in this hotel. We're not going to the parks. I'm mixed. I think it's super cool. It's super different. No one else has really done this before. But at the same time, I want to know how much this is going to cost.
It's going to probably be a lot more expensive than the average.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Because they really are, you're paying to be entertained solid for 2 nights. And it's going to be, I'm guessing it's the first day you get there and you take off. You have 1 full day, and then the next morning when you come back to Earth. So it's really, you're really only paying for a day and a half, depending on when you can check in. But I'm excited to see the reviews on this and see how it goes. I don't think it's something we'd ever do unless we had a child that's obsessed with Star Wars. because I'm not obsessed with Star Wars. You like Star Wars, but you're nowhere near obsessed. So I'm excited. It's something I'm excited to see the reviews, and I could be wrong. It's something that I could be like, I definitely want to experience this.
I probably want to experience it at least once, I would say.
Yeah, I want to experience it once. I just don't know how into it I'll be that it's Star Wars. But definitely I'm interested to hear the price. And I'm interested to see if we can use DVC points on it, or if there's any.
I would be shocked. No, I'm going to be honest. I will be shocked if they don't do D20. If they don't do DVC.
It'll probably be a lot of points because the cruises are a lot of points.
No, but yes, but I would be shocked that they wouldn't, considering Disney is trying to weed people from not becoming members of DVC. They want more people to become DVC. So.
I'm interested to see how they play magic bands as part of it. If you even get a magic band, or what your room key is like, and just the whole Star Wars thing. The next is something we've actually been talking about for a few days now. Disney announced that they will be putting Disney stores in Target locations.
Which kind of explains a lot of why, I don't know about you guys, but we've actually complained about it already, that our local Disney store kind of closed about 6 months, a year ago, and we're starting to see a lot of other Disney stores close. That makes so much more sense that why they were physically closing, because they're moving inside of Target.
And for business reasons, it makes so much sense. Target is already established, they're already paying their bills, and they're all throughout the country. And Disney can just be like, hey, we're going to pay a small portion, and we're going to put our store here. Kind of like a Starbucks.
Yeah, so if you guys shop at Target, which I know a lot of you guys do, you know how Starbucks has that little corner? They're literally going to have its own little Disney store in the back corner also.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. They're releasing Disney stores, or I guess opening Disney stores and Targets, 25 stores throughout the country, and then throughout the next year and a half, they're going to do it to all Target stores. We have a Target store within 5 minutes of our house, so this could be very dangerous for us, but I'm here for it.
And it's actually, the Disney store and the Target is a lot more accessible and easier to get to go to that Target store than it was where our Disney store was originally. Yeah. So it definitely makes it a lot harder.
And our Target store is near our ShopRite and our Costco.
Which is where we pretty much buy all of our food from.
And our PetSmart. It's going to be dangerous. Disney made a great business move on that. One of the final topics we wanted to talk about was the new Disney Genie app. It's a travel planning app that you'll be able to use and incorporate into your Disney vacation, where they'll be able to give you itineraries, book your dining, book your fast passes, kind of take the stress out of a Disney vacation, which a lot of people complain about. Frankly, I enjoy it. But a lot of people complain about that a trip to Disney isn't really a vacation because there's so much planning involved and there's so much pre-prep. But what's cool about the app is that you'll be able to pick themed days. So you can pick a princess themed day where you may, if you write into the app that you have a child, may book you Bippity Boppity, Cinderella's Royal Table, and fast passes to meet the princesses, like a whole princess themed day. They also have pirate themed days. Those are the two that they kind of touched on, which I'm sure is like you go to Pirates League and get the pirate makeup, and then you go and they tell you to meet Jack Sparrow during that show, as well as go on Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm excited to see the app. I definitely will try it after I hear a few things. Try it for a day or two compared to my planning, because our planning, we've kind of nailed down what we do and what we like.
That's because why half of our life we live at Disney. So like honestly, we can literally tell you the entire layout of Disney like the back of our hands. So for us, it may not really have. But I
think it's definitely going to help the people that don't go every year or have never gone. Help plan like when they should do what. But for us, like I know when we do certain things, and like we book fast passes, but a lot of times we'll skip them if they're not in like a certain order, or we're tired, let's go back and forth to the park. So I'm excited. I think it'll be really helpful for some people, not so helpful for others, but I'm definitely I'm gonna try it and
compare apples to apples.
And once we use it, I'll definitely try to show you guys
the ins and outs of the app,
and what we think of it. And two quick things I just wanted to touch on and give our very quick opinion on. The Disney Plus streaming service. We are currently considering about getting it, but our big debate right now is we would love to get rid of cable. We really only use cable daily for the news, but we really want to stream live local news.
So I'm the more TV person of this family. Mm-hmm. She's 100% watches YouTube as her form of entertainment.
I'll watch documentaries on TV, and I'll watch some sports when you put them on. But pretty much documentaries, and if he's not home, vet shows. I put on vet shows.
But with that being said, my stopping point is not being able to watch local news. So since Disney owns ABC, we have the local ABC for the New York area. If Disney Plus streamed ABC News live, like as it was happening, local news,
not local news.
Yeah, but not even actually either local news and when they do their nightly news, I probably would switch over. I've yet to find a streaming service that actually does that, so that's why we are kind of like, do we really want to get the Disney Plus or not?
There are streaming services that include like CNN and and like I think CNN, Fox, NBC, but they're not local. It's just world news or business news. So we really would like something more local. The only thing, if you're from the New Jersey area, there's a news station called New Jersey 12 News that partners with a local cable network. So I believe we can stream that if we have that cable provider, but not available in our area.
But also, I don't want to go onto an app. I don't want to go into a different streaming service. I don't want to go onto a website to stream that local news. And I know that probably would have been a comment someone would have made. But I want to be able to flip to a channel and say, that's ABC News local news. I don't want to have to switch between apps and everything else to go do that. It becomes more of an inconvenience, more so.
Yeah, and like with Netflix, you pick your program that you want to watch and you can watch it at any time, like it's on demand. With the news, he wants to be able to turn it on, and whatever is live streaming, that's what he wants to be able to watch. So that's something we're kind of playing with, we're researching, and 'cause we could do without cable. We're in that generation where
well,
streaming
she is. I'm not.
Where we could live without cable if live news was streamed.
Correct.
So Disney announced several new ships, one of which they've named the Disney Wish, which will be sailing in January of 2022, which we briefly talked about going on that sailing. They haven't announced anything about what's on it or what's new or what's different. The big things that they announced is, if you've ever seen a Disney cruise ship, at the back where they write the name, they have a character. One has Donald, one has Mickey. This one will have Rapunzel. Rapunzel will be suspended by her hair, painting Wish on the back. So I'm excited about that, especially to see what there's so many new advances in cruise ships since the last refurb of a Disney ship. So I'm so excited to see, especially how big this ship's gonna be. Because Disney ships are large, but compared to like some of the Royal Caribbean ones, they're teeny tiny.
Yeah, but they pack a lot in the ship, so
They do. I'm excited to see what they do. And the second thing that they announced is they're purchasing a new island in the Bahamas, similar to Castaway Cay. It's going to be, I believe,
Castaway.
Lighthouse.
No, it's going to be Castaway Cay 2.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Lighthouse Point or Lighthouse Island.
Yeah, I think that's the name of it. Yeah.
I'm excited to see what they do with that. I'm a little surprised they did it in the Bahamas and they didn't do another spot like Bermuda or the West Coast.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I don't know really if there are any islands for sale in the West Coast, like in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
But I kind of agree with Amy. They really have Castaway Cay. Pacific Ocean or like the West Coast needs something out there too, because where are they going to go sailing out to Hawaii and back? I mean, like, I don't...
Well, Cancun.
No, but you know what I mean. Well, Cancun's still... I mean more island hopping, so to speak. Like when we went on a honeymoon, we went island hopping with the Disney cruise. So you figured they would have something over there.
I'm just surprised it's still in the Bahamas. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited. It's easier for us to travel to, and I'm excited to see if they do cruise ships, like cruise sailings, where you go to Castaway Cay and the new island.
You know what? I think so. I honestly do think that they would probably go to
both.
It would be stupid for Disney not, because they already own the property. They don't have to pay for the the port costs and everything else.
So that's all we wanted to talk about today. Leave us your opinions down below. I know we didn't touch on a lot of stuff that was announced at D23 or things that happened, but we wanted to cover the big topics to us. But we're excited to hear what you guys say. If you know of a streaming service that does local news, let us know.
Yeah, please.
And that's it, guys. So thank you so much for watching.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel too. We've been seeing a lot of people subscribing, so thank you to all you new guys who are actually, joining our channel. Make sure you guys give us a big thumbs up. Stop giving us thumbs down. I know some of you guys like giving us thumbs down. Don't do that. And make sure you guys leave a comment below, like Amy said. If we missed anything that you think that we should have, said on this video, leave a comment below. Tell us what you think about what we've already said. If you have any additional information on any of the topics that we chose, leave a comment below. Let us know.
And
see you real soon.